Hiya, welcome to the channel. Hope you're all doing well and you've all had a good day. I'm just here, I'm just going through some stuff and I come across something with Jim Carey and I want to play it to you. And I'll stop it because I don't know I'm allowed to use this, but I'll play it and I just want to go along with it a little bit and then kind of explain to you, how we do create our reality through the power of our thoughts. So let me just play this here a minute and I'll stop and start it and I'll just explain it. But listen to what he says.
Of you as just being a funny, crazy guy.
I think they know me.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What are you reading these days? What are you studying? What are you
I gotta
into?
tell you, I absolutely love quantum physics. That's my favorite.
Quantum physics?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. I have no limits.
Now that part, quantum physics. I think you might be able to see behind me my quantum hypnosis healing that I've got. I've gone through all the quantum physics, the quantum entanglement, and that. And when he says I have no limits, that's where we need to start. There is no limit. We can create anything we want. And I'm sure you've heard the story of Jim Carrey back in the day when he wrote a check out to himself and he stuck it in his pocket. And it said something like, within so many years, I'll be earning this amount of money. And in them amount of years, I think you don't actually earn double that amount. It's all created through imagination and visualizing the end result. The end result, So if we're looking at, let's put, for instance, if we're looking at an end result, as in, our country's being taken over, we're getting taken over, well, that's what's going to happen because you're visualizing the end result. When these people out there that are like praying, they've got their heads down in the sand, their asses in the air kind of thing, they're all visualizing, they're collectively visualizing, bringing in this person they believe is going to come in. So it's the quantum thing. If you're visualizing an end result, that's what we're going to get. So this is where I'm trying to come in with the mental health things, is that if we visualize the end result as a beautiful world, we will get a beautiful world, a peaceful world, a peaceful, happy world. People can go back to their own places and build their own places and do what they've got to do. The whole world can be amazing. It's all in the imagination. Let me play some more. So it said, there is no limits. I have no limits. I have no limits. I've gone from being a complete down and out, right on the floor, bad alcoholic, to a clinical hypnotherapist. I think I've done all right, and it's all been through my imagination and because of my thoughts, changing my thoughts. Let's listen to this.
He finds a code in the Bible that will bring the religious establishment to its knees. Is that
When you do your research, go and do your research. As I say, even people way back in the day, thousands of years ago, were talking about this. Jesus wasn't teaching religion. He was teaching the consciousness and the connection that we all have from within by creation. Okay. Let me just play that again.
gang sign? Have you, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is. I have no idea. Come on, Jimmy. The time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies.
He's telling you. He's telling you in a jokey form, but he's telling you. Should go and listen to him.
It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it. And
however you want to see that as, the Illuminati or Illuminati, whatever you want to call it, it's the light. It's the light, the ones that are enlightened to the reality. you know, and it's been hidden, shall we say, from us. But these people know, and they've been telling us for years.
I'm sick of it. I want everybody to be in on the joke, man. You know what I mean? For years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy. And
Wonder how many else people get paid by the government to throw you off track. There's loads of gatekeepers out there. There's loads and loads of gatekeepers out there that don't want you to think for yourself. They don't want you to see it. They don't want you to think for yourself. They don't want you to open your possibilities. There is no limits. We say the sky's the limit. No, it ain't. There is no limits.
docile, so you don't know what's really going on. When they get out there in the woods in a circle naked and they decide these things, you know what they're trying to do? They're trying to turn us into consumer drones of some sort. We in America are...
This is why you need to get out in nature. You know, we consume so much. We do. We go out, we consume. We're always buying. We're Amazon and this and eBay and whoever. You know, but we're always consuming. We need to get out there in a bit of nature. We need to feel the stillness, feel the calm, and just be. Just be. If you sit there and just listen, sit on the floor where there's just grass all around you, close your eyes and just listen and breathe in the sounds. You know, take some really deep, lovely breaths and breathing them out as if you're meditating. Okay?
Are misinformed. Kidnapping children.
Hold on, I don't think we need this bit. So where was this bit? This is the bit I like. Here.
In the last couple of years myself, ultimately, I believe that suffering leads to salvation. In fact, it's the only way. We have to somehow accept, not deny, but feel our suffering and feel our losses, and then we make one of two decisions. We either decide to go through the gate of resentment, which leads to vengeance, which leads to self-harm, which leads to harm to others, or we go through the gate of forgiveness, which leads to grace. You've made the decision to walk through the gate of forgiveness to grace, just as Christ did on the cross. He suffered terribly, and that's what opens the gates of heaven for all of us. You've made a decision to leave darkness behind, and it takes a champion to make that decision. You are heroes to me, and I admire you. No matter what I've suffered, most of you have suffered worse than that, but that's why I admire you, because you're here, and you will have grace. I believe that this room is filled with God.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, I really couldn't have said it better myself. That caught me. I come across that earlier, and that's why I thought, you know, I need to make a video. I need to talk to people about this stuff, help you understand the power from within that you have. You know, don't give your power away to all these other people. You know, the power is within you. You can change your life anytime you want. It's just about changing your mind. So leave a comment. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, leave a comment and let's get talking. All right. Have a good day. I'll see you all soon. Bye.